What's going on, guys? It's Forex Prince over here, back at you with another video. Today I'm going to be explaining exactly what the foreign exchange market is, and I'm going to be explaining what it is to trade Forex, and I'm going to be showing some results from my demo account. I would show you some live account stuff, but I was, just back testing the strategy that I've been perfecting over the last month or so. Um, Before I go into all that, let me give you a little background story of who I am and what I do. My name is James. I'm from New Jersey, and I started Forex a little over a month ago. And let me tell you how these markets humbled me. So about a month ago, when I first started the Forex stuff, I thought it was big shit because I jumped in the demo and I turned my demo from, like, I think it was 50K from my broker. I turned it to 75K within like 3 or 4 hours. So I thought it was the shit, right? So I went and I did real money, and I had put up basically $2,500, right? And I started in increments. I did 1,200. I turned 1,200 into 3K. Then I fell asleep over trading. You got to make sure you don't overtrade. I fell asleep over trading, and with me falling asleep over trading, I lost 1,700. So that brought me back down to like 1,100. I turned that 1,100 into 1,700 the next couple hours, and I ended up falling asleep again because things happen in life. Fell asleep and I lost all that. So I guess now, from then to now, I am sorry. I was trying to figure out what that stuff was. I guess from then to now, I want to say I'm $2,400 in debt, but I think I have perfected a strategy for my own sense, and utilizing it sure is profitable because I have back tested it for many weeks now, and I have gotten some good results from it, and I have gotten some bad results from it. With me trying to like procreate other strategies and align multiple strategies in one. No, what you do is you find one, you perfect it, then you find one that entails to that, and then you perfect it. Then you find another one that entails that works with both of them, and then you perfect that one. And then that way you use them three strategies, or also known as indicators, as confirmations for your account. Once you go ahead and you get three confirmations on where price is moving, plus price action, plus Fibonacci, if you don't know the levels by heart, you use all of them, then these three indicators will be your confirmation on when to buy and sell inside the market. And I trade oversell and overbought pullbacks. Okay, that is what I trade. All right, so when I show you these indicators, don't look at them like, oh, you're messing with the values, it's throwing off the strategy. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, I may have not got my $2,600 back, but I definitely has gotten something. Okay, so let's go ahead into this today. Today we're going to be looking at the Euro USD on the minute one chart. And the reason I'm using the minute one chart over the minute 5, minute 15, minute 30, minute hour is because with the minute one chart, you can catch a lot more pullbacks, and you could put a lot more money on the line, which entails that you could be more riskier in some cases. Okay, so if you look at down here, I am running the stock on a custom indicator, and I am running a RSI on a custom indicator. Also, the green and blue line up there is the alligator indicator. I just took out the red line and I backed it up -4 placement, so when it crossed, it shows you not a sniper entry, but basically we're gonna call them pistol entries, because pistols are lethal too with snipers if you know what you're doing with them. So we're gonna use the pistol entry on here, and we're gonna show it. So now I'm just gonna hit my little tool up top here, and we're gonna come down here. The red line is my stock oscillator, and the green line is my RSI. My stock oscillator, I have it at 26, 3, and 2. And for my RSI, I have it at 7. Okay? So what this does, I'll show you what my levels mean and everything. This level, the 50 level, means range. If a pullback is under, let's say, see how I went up here and it pulled back to here, and went up here and it pulled back to here. If it did that more than 3 times, that just lets you know that it was in a downtrend. Now, but I won't stick by that. All right, what I use the RSI to confirm the direction. I use the stock oscillator to confirm the position, and I use the alligator to confirm the cross. Okay, so let's say the cross is here, right? The cross is here. On here, this is where I would have put in my potential trade. All right, it would have been right here for the stock oscillator, and it would have been about here for the RSI. All right, and I would have put a sell, and I would have rolled it all the way down. See, now my strategy goes as follows, right? When this stock oscillator comes anywhere down here, 7 range, anywhere from basically 7 to 25, when it comes in this 25 range, it could be either a possible buy or it could be in the oversold market. All right, same thing goes for when it's up here, right? When it comes up here into the 80, 82 range, 84ish range, up here, it could be in an overbought market, and then in between the 75 and 82 range is a possible sell market. That's where I look at to see what's going on and what's going on. Now I'm gonna show you the other two indicators that's in here. I have a 50 moving average, and I have a excuse me. I have a 200 moving average and a 50 moving average. All right, that just lets me know where the direction of the market is going. All right, but that doesn't mean that I solely trade on those lines. I mean, I could. It'll probably be more beneficial, but let's just look over here right quick. I would have bought over here, and I would have rolled all the way to the top. Okay, and let's say I was trying to hold from here to here. I would have rolled all the way to the top. You feel me? And it would have came down here, and it would have pulled back just a little bit, right? Now this is where you're supposed to add another trade, and you ride it all the way back up. It pulled back here, then you enter another trade, but then it pulled back. Once it pulled back, it would have stopped out this trade right here, right? So you don't want to do that. A lot of cases, I call it cushion, but really, if your account isn't able to withstand drawdown, then it's going to flake your account. So I'm just going to sum this up real quick and just show you what I can possibly see on Euro USD on the minute one. It's down here in my oversold possible buy entry, right? So what I do is I come down here. Let me take that off because I watch it. I come down here and I watch it. Now the RSI is at a flat line and it's turning. As soon as the RSI fully gets its turn, this stock oscillator is going to turn. As soon as that stock oscillator turns back up and touches the oversold territory, that's where you put in a buy. See, but like I said, when your account has enough cushion, you can go ahead and you can take a potential loss to where it needs to where it needs to go. All right, we don't trade with take profits. We don't trade with stop losses. We don't trail stops. We don't trail profits. We don't do none of that. We simply watch the market for what it does. If I would have bought in here, let me get right here. If I'd have bought in here, right? I mean, I would have sold in here, right? And I would have held it all the way down here. That would have been a potential. Let me do my math. Because I like to catch the peak. I would have caught up here somewhere. So 26.32 with a 25.76 would have been about 150 something, 60 something pips. Times that by 1% of your initial account would have been beneficial in growing your account 1%. I want to later on get to talk about lots and stuff like that, but this is just the overall of what I do in here and how to make market. I'll show you a couple times that this strategy is tested. So if you see here, right, it was down here on the RSI stock oscillator indicator chart. It was down here, but I probably wouldn't have got in until about here, which the RSI would have came back to a pullback, and then I would have rolled it from here on the chart all the way up to here on the chart. And you can see that on my stock oscillator, it's over my possible sell and it's entering the overbought territory. All right. The RSI just shows me that it was going in the uptrend in the right direction. All right. I would have made a profit there. Then I would have done a sell right behind it, because what goes up must comes down. So it came up. I would have got in about here or so, and I would have rolled it all the way down here. Right. Now, right now, it's a possible buy, and if you don't believe me, I'll put in a possible buy at 0.5, and I'll show you what that looked like. See, if you can see, demo account. You can see that we're in the demo account, and it's going up. and show you some of my results from earlier today. These red ones here were ones that I was holding overnight. Like I said, I fall asleep a lot on these things, but since I've been up, I've made a little over $30-40 in my demo account. I'm going to be taking this real possibly when I come home from work later on. I just jump in. My favorite pair is the Euro USD because you'll learn more about them. The spreads are really low there, you know, and I like the fact that the spreads are really low there. Um, Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can see that I'm okay. Like I said, this is what I mean by cushion and drawdown. I'm negative $7. So if I had a $30 account, I would have pulled my money out somewhere around a $1 to $2 loss, and I would have never done a 0.5 lot size. But being that this is a demo account and $16,000 is more than a cushion amount, we're going to wait this out. See how it pulled back? Put another one. Put another one. It came back. It pulled back here. It's still falling, guys. It's still falling. All right. I put another sell. Boom. It pulled back because, like I said, what goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. So although I have all these entries here and I'm placing them, the market is going to force it back into the other direction. Even if I come into one of these other time frames and I confirm it, you know, with any one of these charts, the minute chart spikes up and down to make these other charts. The minute chart for a whole minute will not go down. The minute chart for a whole 5 minutes will not go down. The minute chart for a whole 15 minutes will not go down. What will make these markets, what will influence these markets to go down is the minute chart. So although the 1 hour chart shows it on a decent downtrend from the RSI, the stock oscillator still says that it's going to go up. All right. So I come down here to the 1 minute chart and now look at it. My stock oscillator has shot up. It's going to continue shooting up because my RSI and everything has to reach a daily high. All right, in the 1 minute chart. I can do this with price action. I can do this with support and resistance. I can do this with the Fibonacci, but none of them are more accurate than this strategy here. I'll go into detail on why in another video on why I've chosen my settings for my indicators and everything, and it'll just show you overall on why. Now look, it touched the 50 line, right? It's going to bounce up, guys. I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing. Look, up 13, 14, $20. I know what I'm doing here because I have set these things up to be my best version of the indicators. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. Sorry for the noise in the background. Just showing you that this trade is profitable. Look, $22, $23 in a matter of minutes. All right, we're not doing this over. I don't get me wrong. I understand with days trading and swing trading and all that, but my patience level is not there yet. So we are scalpers. Until we can get enough patience to stop scalping, I'm gonna be a scalper. Look, it's gonna come down. It's gonna retrace. It's coming back down. It's doing what it do in these markets. That's when you put another trade. That's when you put another trade. Look, it shot right back up. It shot right back up. You put another trade. It shot right back up, guys. Okay, it's retracing now. It's retracing. Now I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna show you what a retracement is. It came up. It pulled back. It came up. It pulled back. These will show you uptrends and downtrends a lot easier than these will. Pull back. It's gonna pull back till about this level. This level here. If it pull back into this level, it's shooting back up. But it's not going to shoot. It's not going to do that. Look. It's going to spike up. Let that take off. I'm going to let y'all see that so it can take off. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to collect profits and show y'all what the profits is from this. All right? Because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I didn't pay anybody to teach me these things. I watched countless hours of strategy videos, price action videos, technical analysis videos, fundamental videos, swing trade versus day trade versus scalp trade videos. I've watched tons and tons and tons and tons of YouTube videos. All right, never pay for a course because they're going to show you what I'm showing you here. Now, I hope this was beneficial. Right now, we're just gonna let it ride, and we're just gonna sit here and we gonna watch the markets. We gonna watch. Look, I'm gonna cook the markets. Look at the line. Look at the RSI line. And look at my stock oscillator. For those who thought it was a game, it's not a game anymore. It's not. Look, 20 bucks. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. It's not. This is not for the week. I lost 2,700 in a week. Not in a month, not in 2 months, in a week, because I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. I was just trading off charts. I wasn't even trading off indicators. I was just trading off charts. So I hope you guys understand that, the knowledge I'm giving you is awesome, because it's going to spike. It's going to spike. It's going to do another pullback. It's going to do a few pullbacks, and then it's going to spike. It's going to spike. If that spike up, I'm just going to take profits, because I know what it's going to put me at. Look. Know what it's going to put me at. Look. Look. Know what it's going to put me at. I know what I'm doing. I could have high risked the whole account. I could have did $30 a trade. Could have. Should have, could have, would have, didn't. I'm going to hold this to show y'all that my stock oscillator does what it does. The stock oscillator might pull back. What's that say? $40? $40? Let me show you right quick. Let me show you. Yeah, this is live. I did the trades live so you can see that I know what I'm doing and I'm not bullshitting you, okay? I'm going to watch that RSI line. I got that RSI line at a 7 moving period. So it's going to retrace and do things back. But if it touches that 75 line, I'm going to take profits and I'm going to possibly put in another trade entry there. You don't want to put in entries there, but like I said, I know what I'm doing. Look, $60, $60, $60. It's getting ready for a retracement, so we're gonna take profits. 13, 18. We're gonna take profits here. Boom. And look, just got ready for a retracement. Boom. Look at that. That said 151 when y'all last looked at it, right? I'm going to chime that down before I go to work at 5 p.m. today, just to make sure my account is right. And then once that only when that reaches 0 is when I do my real trades on my real account. Because I like to pull back my money and make sure I don't lose. I make that 140.90 up. But look at that. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. Look at that. Until next time, y'all.